Hi guys, this is Troy from Australian Guitar Channel, and there's no secret as to what that song is. Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. I thought I'd do a lesson on this. I know there's probably 10 million of them already out there, but I thought I'd add my little voice to it and try and maybe add something that the other guitar teachers on YouTube aren't. Alright, so I'll probably get into the nitty gritty of the strumming and add some of the licks that maybe aren't in some of the other lessons. I've done the solo for this. I did it a few years ago, so I'll put the link for that at the end. That's got how to play the solo with tabs. And otherwise, I've just got the little chords and just most of the chords for all the sections and some of the little licks as well. Alright, so let me know what you think of this one, guys. I hope it does well. Tennessee Whiskey from last week seemed to go well with a lot of people, so I'm glad you enjoyed that lesson. And I'll keep churning them out week after week, and let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe as always, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, so the first chord we want, this one here, it's an E power chord with the ninth added on top. All right, so we've got 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D and G strings, 6th fret on the B and E. Now, the strumming for this is like this. What I'm doing is, on that chord, first two notes are just the A and D strings. And then I'm doing an upstroke on the bottom two strings. Alright, so volume down here. And you hear got a bit of reverb on there as well, and a little bit of delay. And that's the next little bit where you go down, up, down. So, the chop, okay, and then we're going to keep going. Hit those bottom strings again. So that next little bit, we're actually going to lose the pinky finger, okay? And then we're going to put it down on the 9th fret on the B string. So, in the second round, we're going to go down, up, take the pinky off, and do another downstroke. So let me go from the start. Okay, done that much. And does the same thing again, but on the down, up, down the second time, it takes the pinky off, down, up, off. All right, down, up, down with the pinky off. Okay, so second little bit. Down, up, down, pinky off, pinky on the 9th fret. Hit the whole chord. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the real key is just focusing on the picking of the A and the D strings. When you take that pinky off, put it down there, and we hit the 9th. All right. Now you can hear him do it lots of different ways live. He of course, he's not going to play it exactly the same as the studio every time. He might play the same chords, but the picking on the strings and stuff might change here and there. And then just repeats and does the same thing again. And then we come in with the verse. Now the chords for the verse, that E add 9, going to a C minor chord, then it goes to an A flat power bar chord, and then it goes to a G7 suspended, to a G7. All right, so that's the G7 with a pinky on the 5th fret on the G string. Okay, so the chords with the strumming pattern. You can keep that same strumming pattern going the whole time. There is freedom within. There's freedom without. Okay, so you can keep that kind of strumming pattern going the whole time. Down, down, up, down, down. Okay. Now, like I said, every kind of live video you're going to watch of him doing, he's going to be doing a little bit different every time. So don't get too caught up in that. Find one that works for you, play along with the song, and you'll get better at it, all right? Now, that's another little thing you hear him doing before he goes back to the B flat, is he goes 5th fret on the D and G strings, then back up to the chords, all right? That is the verse, which it runs twice through those chords, and then we go into the chorus, which is like this. All right, so we got A flat, B flat, E flat, down to C minor. Don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in. To build a wall between us, and then at the end, we know they won't win. Okay, so that last little bit, it sits on the A flat for how many bars? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so it sits on there for 2 bars, and at the end of the second bar, on the and 4 and, it goes back to the B flat, all right? We know they won't win. Up, down, down, and then back into another verse. And that's basically verse and chorus of how you play this song. Now, I'll also do the chords for the guitar solo. Now, before the organ solo, it sits on the A flat and it doesn't go back to the B flat. So that's the last chorus, the last run through the chorus line. Doesn't go back up to the B flat. It then goes up to, again, goes into the organ solo. Okay, so it goes into the organ solo, and the chords for the organ solo are the same as the verse. Now, the second half of the solo has the guitar solo section. Like I said, I've done a video for that, so I'll put the link at the end. But what it does here is, goes from A flat to E flat. Two beats on each. It's literally just down, down, E flat, down. Okay, so it sits, so once it's done that D flat, 2 bars. Goes back into a verse, okay? Okay, so then it just does choruses out to the end. You notice on the, when it goes kind of the first chorus after the solo, it sits on an A flat. And then it starts the chorus again. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Take a listen. It just pretty much does the same thing, but just sits on the A flat for a couple of bars more longer. Good English. Now there's a couple of other little licks that I was just going to talk about. Just a couple of other little things that session guitarist Tim Pierce, who played on this track, did. One thing is you can hear a D harmonic. Now, okay, there's a few ways you can do that D harmonic. Maybe do it on the 7th fret on the G. All right, on the 12th fret on the D. But I think he does it that octave there. Okay, that's over the G chord. All right. Now, there's also this one towards the end where it goes just before it goes into the last chorus. Okay, so that is 17th fret, 16th fret, 16th fret, 15th fret on the G and E strings. Okay, that's that last little lick there. And that's pretty much the whole song, guys. All right, Don't Dream It's Over. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed.